Everyone talks about rental properties, but what if I told you there's a way to collect monthly rental checks without dealing with tenants, toilets, or termites? And you could start with a fraction of what your down payment on a real estate property costs. This method gives you all the benefits of rental income without the traditional headaches that drive landlords crazy. The traditional real estate inventory is dealing with bad tenants. So what they do is they start to pay late, and this is how the deal always goes sideways when you're in a rental property. You go to the tenant, first of the month is when the rent is due, or a week before, they pay you on the first of the month, then pretty soon it's the third of the month, then it's the fifth of the month, then it's the 10th of the month, and you go to them and say, hey man, you're late, and they say, oh yeah, give me another week and I'll pay, this happened, that happened, always something happens. Then pretty soon 1 week is 2 weeks is 3, now you're at the end of the month already, they're already a month behind, they say, oh, I'm gonna get you to, they get you on the third week of the month, and guess what, in a week they gotta come up with the rent again. You're thinking, oh, they're just gonna put it together, they're gonna put this month's rent and next month's rent together because it's a week before the next payment's due? Nope, they just pay you for the previous month that they're already late, and you're constantly chasing them for your money. And then sometimes you just get tired of chasing them, or maybe you go on vacation and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go to them. They'll have my money. No, they don't have your money. You missed your opportunity because you didn't get the rent. This happens on and on. But they're right there on the phone if the roof is leaking, or the window doesn't work, or the window's broke, or your air conditioner isn't work as cold as it's supposed to be. They're on the phone screaming at you, how come my air conditioner isn't blowing the cold air? So an alternative to all that chasing the rent is you can hire a management company. But now you're giving up 10% of your revenue, or sometimes it's higher, 10 to 15% of your monthly revenue for them to chase all the people down, for them to handle the service calls. So most of the time in rental property, there's not a good solution except get a better tenants. And also what happens is you finally said, okay, enough's enough. You go to remove them. You got to fight in the courts to get them out of your building. You finally get them out of your building, and now you're short because that apartment or that vacancy, if it's commercial, hasn't been filled for now 2, 3, 4 months. You got to get a realtor in commercial property to get somebody in there. On residential, you deal with a different kind of realtor, or you put an ad in there, you get the people in there, and you got to go through the whole process again. Plus, you're making mortgage payments month after month on the whole property, and sometimes you got to come out with your pocket because you don't have enough renters in your building. So this is why people who understand the real estate game love the ATM business. You don't have to deal with tenants. Your money's always there. In fact, it's there on a daily basis. Month after month, day after day, you're getting paid, and you don't have to worry about chasing anybody for your money because you get paid first. That is why the ATM business is an alternative, especially to people who are in the rental business, because they understand the game. They went from dealing with tenant drama to simply just checking deposits on their phone, getting the rental income that they wanted without dealing with the landlord stress. So ATMs function like rental properties. You put the ATM in, people come up to the ATM, just like they're renting the property, they put the card in, they get their money, they charge a surcharge, a convenience fee, and then they get that convenience fee deposited in their bank account on a daily basis. You can choose monthly, but most people get it daily. Business owners are essentially renting space for their ATM, creating a landlord-tenant relationship without dealing with the actual tenants. Just like rental properties, the ATM business delivers passive income every single month, but without the maintenance headaches, tenant issues, or without the large capital requirements that come with real estate investing. Rental properties collect monthly rent, ATMs collect daily surcharge fees that add up to monthly income. Both create cash flow from assets, but ATMs require significantly less capital and management. Instead of a $50,000 down payment on a rental property, you can start with under $5,000 for an ATM. Typically, monthly returns on an ATM investment is going to generate you anywhere from 40 to 70% return on investment compared to real estate where you're looking to generate anywhere from 8 to 15%. So we're going to pause the video for just one moment and do the question of the day. You guys put the answers in the comment section below. So here's the question. Have you ever thought about owning an ATM like owning a rental property? This is your own little small rental property with big time returns. Put your answers in the comment section below. I'm excited to hear from you. So a typical return on investment for an ATM will generate you $250 per month on a typical ATM investment. That's more money and less headaches. Consider whether you want the income benefits of rental property without the traditional hassles. Picture collecting steady monthly income while someone else handles the property management. If you're intrigued by this rental property alternative, please watch more videos on my channel to understand the fundamentals or whether you're ready to replace real estate headaches with ATM simplicity, enroll in the ATM Business A to Z course for a complete roadmap of how you can be an ATM real estate mogul. So please like and subscribe to our channel. Please join the ATM community, and we'll see you at the next ATM video. Thank you very much.